One of the biggest challenges of every entrepreneur or small business owner is to build a strong performing team. Now, there's two teams. There's an internal team. It's the people that are going to help you build the company, grow it, and deliver your products or services. But there's also an external team. It's the team that empowers you, enables your company to also be successful and achieve your objectives. This team is comprised of your accountant, your CPA, your attorney, your insurance agent, your banker, your business advisor or advisors, and your mentor. Now, why is this important? First of all, because of compliance and regulations. You want to make sure that you're surrounded with professionals that are going to help you abide to the law. But there then also is about focusing on your core competencies. You don't want to be caught trying to learn something that you will need in order to achieve some objectives or do some of these activities, when you should be focusing on building your business or taking care of your customers. As an example, tax filings or defining the structure of your corporation going forward. It's just, as a business practice, it increases your chances of success, and just even having that balanced input from other professionals is going to help you achieve your objectives. Then it also helps you manage risks. Again, you don't know what you don't know. When you talk to professionals, they will help you understand, based on your business practice, what type of liabilities you could be exposed to and how to mitigate them and protect yourself from them. And lastly is good business support and personal support. It is difficult to be an entrepreneur, to start a business from scratch, to grow a business. And if you have partners, you can work with your partners, but sometimes you don't, especially you're starting a company. So having a team that helps you navigate through those difficult stages, give you recommendations, bounce ideas back and forth with them, that's invaluable. So let's talk about the first member, the CPA. Your CPA, your accountant, is going to help you, first of all, with short-term and long-term capital planning. When you think about cash flow, you're running an operation, so you're not gonna need money to buy goods, to hire services, and then you're gonna need to manage that account. Your CPA is going to help you understand how to structure that, how to manage that. It's also going to help you with tax planning and reporting. You can do different things, and those different decisions are going to affect how you may be taxed at the end of the year. Even how you structure your company. Your CPA will help you with that. Also, managing investments. When you have cash available and you want to allocate that cash in one way or another, your CPA will also help you with the financial side, especially if you don't have a financial background. Your CPA will help you understand the pros and cons of every option. And lastly, which is what we know our accountants for, is just to take care of the daily bookkeeping and recording. Your receipts, your invoices, your notes, and any other documentation. It's work, and whether you have the size and scale to hire a full-time accountant, or you outsource that to a company that does it maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, whichever fits your bill, it's going to help you take care of those minor things and again focus on your core competencies. Let's talk about the attorney. First of all, the attorney is going to help you stay in compliance with all the laws and regulations. That's probably the number one benefit. But then the risks that your business practice may face, that's invaluable. Imagine that you are in construction and so you may know asbestos is a poisonous material that has been banned for many years. and it's basically hazardous material. It's classified as hazmat, and you need very strict and regulated activities in order to handle it once you find it. Believe me, you don't want to work with asbestos. But let's say that, as an example, you work in an industry where you could find asbestos. Well, your attorney may help you identify those type of risks and find ways to protect your company from those risks, whether you in your legal terms and conditions specify something about those risks, or if you find those and you have discussions about responsibilities, how to handle those discussions. An attorney will also help you protect your business interests. When you think about daily business interactions, certainly you can find the example of the litigations when you can't come to an agreement with a business partner, a supplier, or a customer, and you have to go that far. But I'm not referring to that. I'm referring to just the day-to-day activities where sometimes the distributive relationship cannot be win-win, but it's just mutually exclusive, meaning that what you don't get, the other side will get. So you got to find a good balance, a good middle point, and especially in those terms and conditions when you engage customers or suppliers, the attorney will help you understand what you're okay accepting, what you're not okay. Let me give you an example. Imagine that you sell a job and the job is worth $5,000, and in performing the job, something breaks, accidents happen, and you affect your customer's ability to perform their own business. And as a result, they lose $10,000 a day. And the problem takes 5 days to be fixed. And then you fix it, you work with your customer, and finally, everybody's happy. But then you get a bill for $50,000 from your customer. And you didn't realize that you had signed up for unlimited incidental and consequential damages. And you maybe didn't understand what that meant, but you basically opened the door for unlimited claims. And maybe they could claim more than that. They could double it, triple it. So an attorney will help you understand those nuances and protect yourself. Then the other element that is important is, as I mentioned before, you go to any store, you buy something, and there's always terms and conditions that you typically agree to when you're doing that. You sign up for a service online, and there's always the box that you have to check. I agree to the terms and conditions. Well, many people do it automatically. Well, if I don't do it, I won't be able to sign up. But have you read them? Do you know exactly what you're signing up for? So when you have those questions, you pick up the phone, you give a call to your attorney, and you get that clarification done. Your next team member is your insurance agent. And we talked about all the risks that the attorney and other professionals can help you identify. Well, your insurance agent is going to help you find what instrument is available to protect you in case that risk happens. It could be a fire hazard. It could be flooding. It could be even business disruption. Here, nearby where I live, there's a major road, and in that road there's stores and restaurants and other businesses. Well, they've been working on that road for almost 2 years, and it has been so disruptive that several businesses have gone into bankruptcy because the traffic decreased. Nobody wanted to go through that road. So how do you protect yourself from that? Well, there's a business disruption insurance. So your insurance agent is going to help you understand that with specific details related to your business. The other elements where your insurance agent will help you is in some requirements when conducting businesses. when conducting business. As an example, bonds. There's something called performance bonds, and those are required in certain conditions by many institutions, general contractors, government, and so on. The insurance agent will help you get that. Even signing up or adding your customer as an additional insured member to your insurance policy, those type of transactional activities. The last one is even general business counseling. Nowadays, insurance agents, they're exposed to so many different businesses and so many different situations that they can help you have discussions that will help you conduct better business. If you find a situation that you're not sure about, a potential big sale, or maybe a very unique customer. I remember one time we were going to service this customer that happened to be in a healthcare facility, and the equipment we were going to work in was in a very sensitive area. The scope of work was going to be very simple. However, the area where we were going to be operating was extremely sensitive. So my concern was not in the scope of our work, but what could happen if something went wrong in a healthcare facility. That's when you talk to insurance agent, give them a call, am I protected? And then you hear how you handle these situations normally, and then make the right business decision. So general business advisory will be part of your insurance agent assistance. Your next team member is the bank. Now the bank is obviously critical. You need money to operate, right? Short-term cash, you need your checking account, savings account, any mechanism to conduct business. So that's going to be the first function of your bank. But also along those lines is the short-term and long-term capital planning. If you think about the type of activity that your business will conduct, you can think of the working capital that your business may need. And your bank can help you define or create a working capital account, a credit account. It could be a revolving credit. So that's one of the functions of your of your bank, or services of your bank. But also in the long term, assume for a second that you're leasing a space, but in the long term you want to buy the space. You will be able to have that conversation with your bank, and then think about what is the right time to do that, to what scale, and if you have alternative projects, what if instead of allocating capital for that purpose, I do something different that invests in my business, then your bank is going to help you make those decisions. Finally, again, similar to your insurance agent, and in reality to every other team member, is general business advisory. Banks are exposed to so many situations, and chances are that the bank is actually specializing in your line of business, that they probably can give you advice in many other different areas. Your next team member is your business advisor or advisors. Now, this team member is at times overlooked. Certainly we have the initiative, we started a business, we're entrepreneurs, we're go-getters, right? But we gotta take some of that pride out, okay? Check it on the door, and realize that we don't know everything, and sometimes, many times, we have business areas where we just don't have the expertise. So your business advisor is going to be that extra helping hand in those areas where you lack the expertise, or where you can have a thoughtful discussion even in the areas where you have expertise. In the past and other videos, I have talked about SCORE and the Small Business Development Center, this SBDC. Well, both of these resources offer counselors that are experts in many different business areas, functional areas, and they're free. They cost nothing. So you can sign up for a counseling session with a SCORE mentor or an SBDC mentor and discuss a topic in depth. It could be finance, it could be human resources, it could be marketing, you name it. And it's going to cost you nothing. So great resources. The last member in our list is the mentor. Now, the mentor is that person that we typically have known for a long time, a person that we trust, with whom we have a special relationship. And that person is going to help you discuss key decisions, not only business decisions, but sometimes personal decisions. It could be technical, it could be non-technical, it could be, as I said before, even something personal. But is in summary, that person with whom you can have a conversation that you probably can't have with anybody else. Many times sensitive topics. So think about who could be your mentor. And think about the fact that even CEOs of large corporations, they also have mentors. So in summary, your external team is going to be comprised of your accountant or CPA, your attorney, your insurance agent, your banker, your business advisor or advisors, and your mentor. Now, think about this team and realize how big can be the impact of having a strong team in your success. It can be a game changer. It can be an accelerator in you reaching your goals. Think about your team members now. Is there any relationship that you have to build or you have to strengthen? Go ahead and do it, and make sure that you seize the benefits of this valuable team.